A lot of people have studied the way we think. One of those people was Daniel Kahneman, an author and professor who studied decision-making and other topics. His book, Thinking, Fast and Slow, was a great read with a lot of solid applications to sports betting. We're going to explore how two systems he described, a fast system and a slow system, influence our decision-making. Let's start by understanding what we mean by fast and slow thinking. Fast thinking, which he called System 1, is the kind of intuitive and automatic way of thinking. It helps us with simple math like 2 plus 2. We turn our head to react to quick sounds, or completing common phrases like bread and blank. It's quick and it's subconscious. Slow thinking, which he called System 2, is conscious. It takes effort and it's usually more logical. It comes into play when we focus on a single voice in a crowded room, walk faster than usual, remember your phone number, or compare odds between two different sports books. So we have System 1, our fast thinking, and System 2, our slow thinking. These two systems interact in complex ways to shape our decisions. Let's look at a common cognitive puzzle so you can experience your System 1 and 2 in action. A bat and a ball cost $1.10, and the bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Pause the video here if you need a minute to think. The quick answer your brain comes up with, 10 cents, is what most people say, but it's wrong because the correct answer is actually 5 cents. You can pause again to math that one out. This is a classic example of fast thinking leading us astray, and slow thinking needing to step in for accuracy. Don't feel bad if you said 10 cents. 80% of university students actually also said 10 cents as their answer when they were given this as a quiz question. When most people think about betting on a team, they're more influenced by their System 1 than they realize. Rather than asking, is this team 7 points better than their opponent? Our System 1 might simplify this to, is this team better? It takes significant effort by System 2 to evaluate the actual betting odds and compare that to the probabilities of different outcomes. So most people just don't put in that effort. This is the biggest reason people lose. This is what gives sportsbooks their 8% return. Let's look at one more quick example. Let's say Roger Federer has an upcoming match and he's the favorite, so he's expected to win. I want you to rank 4 possible outcomes, with the most likely outcome being first. Again, pause if you need to, but here are the 4 outcomes. So outcome 1, or we'll say outcome A, is that he wins the match. Outcome B is that he loses the first set. Outcome C is that he loses the first set, but wins the match. And outcome D is that he wins the first set, but loses the match. Okay, most people will put A first. That's actually correct. But what did you rank next, B or C? Most people given this survey answer C next, but that's wrong. The second most likely outcome is B. The reason is that B includes all possibilities after losing the first set. Anything can happen. He can win or lose the match after that. C needs 2 things to happen. It needs B to happen, but then also he needs to win the match, so C has to be less probable than B. B by itself is more likely than B plus anything else. So the overall correct order is A, B, C, D. This is another example of System 1 feeding us an answer, and System 2 not working quite hard enough to check it. So how do we fight against System 1 as it tries to sabotage us? There are a few ways, but the most powerful is to just acknowledge it exists and realize that it's prone to errors. So fight against them like this. Acknowledge it exists. So make sure you're being very deliberate and probability-based in your decision making. Second way is by using systems. Something objective. So a great way to avoid becoming a victim of your own biases and your cognitive errors is to have a strict process for placing bets, or better yet, a model to check yourself against. Third way is to check your mood. Your system 1 takes over more when you're in a good mood, making you overlook details. It's important to be cautious and really put effort into activating system 2 when you're feeling particularly optimistic. Never let yourself go on autopilot because you feel like you can do no wrong. Okay, let's recap. Daniel Kahneman, the author of Thinking, Fast and Slow, describes two systems involved in thinking and decision making. System 1 is automatic and happens even if you aren't aware of it. System 2 is deliberate, and it can fall prey to System 1's quick and sometimes inaccurate answers. Your System 1 is always active, so it can potentially affect every single decision you make, including which bets you place. You can put checks in place to your System 1 by acknowledging that it exists, developing systems and models, and by checking your mood. For now, that is everything you need to know about fast and slow thinking.